Adin Ross's rise to fame. Intro. With a net worth exceeding $40 million and a plethora of lucrative deals with prominent companies and an array of endorsement and influencing contracts, 23-year-old Adin Ross has redefined the achievement benchmarks for his generation. His immense popularity spans various streaming and social media platforms, garnering millions of active followers and earning recognition from influential figures, including former President Donald Trump. But what's the story behind Adin Ross's remarkable success? What catalysts fueled his ascent to fame? And how did he manage to scale such impressive heights before the age of 25? If you're curious about how this young man attained all these heights, this video is for you. Make sure you stick around to the very end as it gets more interesting as the journey of Adin Ross unfolds. The Zero Beginning. Adin Ross's rise to fame has been nothing short of inspiring, but his early life remains somewhat of a mystery. He was born on October 11, 2000, to a Jewish couple in Boca Raton, Florida. Growing up in America and raised by Jewish parents, he had quite an interesting early life. Aiden attended Woodlake Elementary School, and when he was done, he enrolled in high school. When he started high school, Aiden began to explore the world of online streaming, seeing it as an escape from the pressure of school and a way to connect with like-minded individuals. Over time, his interest in gaming and streaming intensified. He began to spend more and more time on platforms like Twitch and YouTube, not just as a viewer, but as an aspiring content creator, grabbing skills and learning from others. By the time 2019 came, Aiden had launched his streaming channel on Twitch, and that was the beginning of fame he probably didn't envision. As expected, most of his streams were small affairs, with only a handful of viewers tuning in to watch him. Of course, he was starting, but the poor viewing did not discourage him. He kept showing up on his Twitch channel. This guy was so passionate about his streaming that he missed his high school prom. Who misses a prom to stream? Well, Adin Ross did. The NBA 2K effect. So, Adin Ross had always a thing for basketball, and he was a big fan of the game. Starting his Twitch channel and seeking to create content that would resonate with his target audience, he hopped on playing the popular NBA 2K games. And guess what? It was indeed the perfect formula for increased views during his streams. It was not a rapid increment anyway, but gradually, his channel became a place to head to whenever Twitch members were online. Even Twitch itself began to boost his channel. Aiden's dedication and consistency began to pay off. His Twitch channel started to gain attention, particularly with the NBA 2K community. His entertaining gameplay, quick wit, and engaging personality started attracting a loyal following. And yes, these faithful followers were becoming massive. During his time, Aiden began to develop his signature style of content, which blended gaming with comedy and often controversial antics. With his channel, it was everything entertainment, and that made more followers flood in. With a prospective successful Twitch platform, the school was nowhere in his plans anymore. During this period, Aiden made a crucial decision that would significantly impact his future. Rather than focusing on his studies or pursuing a traditional career path, he went on streaming. This choice was met with skepticism from his family and teachers, who worried about the stability and viability of a career in online content creation. However, Aiden was determined to make it work, driven by his passion for gaming and his growing love for entertaining an audience. And that did work for him. A significant turning point in Aiden's career came when he befriended NBA player Bronny James, the son of basketball legend LeBron James. This connection boosted Aiden's credibility with the gaming community and exposed him to a much wider audience. Streams featuring Bronny James quickly went viral, and Aiden's follower count began to skyrocket even more. That's what we call strategic collaboration. As his popularity grew, you know what also grew with that popularity? Aiden's money. With a massive followership came massive views, and of course, Adin Ross's income streams became diverse and impressive. Subscriptions and donations from his loyal fan base provided a solid foundation. He also earned revenue from ads on his Twitch channel. Then, sponsorships and partnerships with gaming and sports brands contributed to his income. Merchandise sales, such as gaming gear, were another revenue stream. Fans also bought virtual goods, like customized products, to support him, and this guy got cash tips from his fans. So, his fans enjoy his live streams so much that they tip him to show their appreciation. Well, that must be satisfying. But here's another thing. Aiden also participated in gaming tournaments like NBA 2K competitions and won cash prizes. His influence and reach have led to bigger endorsement deals with brands. Overall, Aiden's success on Twitch had created a robust and varied income stream, and before 2021 ended at the age of 21, Adin Ross was already a millionaire. From streamer to superstar. Being digitally savvy, Aiden expanded his content just beyond streaming on Twitch. He started his channel on YouTube, creating and posting content. One channel did not seem enough for him because he runs 3 channels on YouTube. There's Adin Ross, Aiden Live, and Aiden Clips. These channels are all active, with over 4 million subscribers each. Adin Ross makes over $2 million monthly. Back to his streaming. As time went on, he began to incorporate more real-life elements into his streams, including pranks, challenges, and more collaborations with other content creators. Doing the same thing repeatedly could get boring, and Aiden knew that. This content diversification helped broaden his appeal and attract viewers who might not have been interested in gaming alone. One of Aiden's most successful ventures was his e-dating streams, where he set up online dates between his viewers and various internet personalities. These streams were hugely popular, drawing tens of thousands of concurrent viewers. Let's just call this one a love dating strategy. Adin Ross made his streaming something to look forward to, and it worked every time. By 2022, Adin Ross had become one of the most recognizable names in the streaming world. His Twitch channel had amassed millions of followers, and his streams regularly attracted hundreds of thousands of viewers. He had successfully transitioned from a relatively unknown teenager playing video games in his bedroom to a bona fide internet celebrity with a massive, dedicated fan base and wealth to reflect that. Well, being controversial made Aiden more famous as his streaming career progressed. As his fans increased, so did his critics. But the irony is that they all united to make Aiden more famous. Aiden's outspoken narratives on gender issues, censorship, cancel culture, and unwelcomed interviews with the likes of Andrew Tate, white supremacist Nick Fuentes, and an impersonator of Kim Jong-un all contributed to this. Setbacks and bold steps. Aiden's journey to fame has not been as easy and problem-free as it seems. With social media sensations, one messy situation could become an unmaking. As Adin Ross became more and more famous, he became more daring. His content often pushed boundaries, and he was central to several scandals. In 2021, he was temporarily banned from Twitch for using homophobic language during a stream. Let's say he went against the guidelines of Twitch. And no, Twitch didn't overlook that. This incident, while damaging in the short term, ultimately increased his popularity. His fans came after Twitch on Twitter, pressuring the platform to lift the ban on him. That's what we call die-hard fans. With all the exciting stuff that goes on during his streams, even Twitch knew better, so the ban was lifted. As his fame grew, Aiden began to leverage his popularity for more financial gain. He secured lucrative sponsorship deals, launched his merchandise line, and even ventured into cryptocurrency promotion. These business moves demonstrate that Aiden is not just a talented entertainer, but also a savvy entrepreneur who understands the importance of diversifying his income streams. While Twitch was showing Aiden the door, another platform, Kick, had welcoming arms to receive him. Kick had been making waves in the industry, positioning itself as a more creator-friendly alternative to Twitch, and they saw Aiden's ban as the perfect opportunity to get him. In a move that had the whole streaming world talking, Kick offered Aiden a deal. But this wasn't just any deal, a multi-million-dollar one at that. We're talking about a $200 million multi-year contract. Yes, you heard that right. $200 million. The kind of money that makes you question all your life choices and wonder if it's too late to become a streamer. With all the shoulder rubbing with Twitch now and then, Twitch finally gave up on Aiden in February 2023. This time around, it was an indefinite ban. That's like a complete goodbye to Aiden. Twitch said hateful conduct was the reason for the ban. The ban sent shockwaves through the streaming community. You know, Aiden is a big name on Twitch with millions of followers and a dedicated fan base. His sudden absence left a void, and people were buzzing about what would happen next. Well, this is where things get interesting. His deal with Kick wasn't just significant for Aiden, it was big for the entire streaming industry. It signaled that Kick was serious about competing with Twitch. Kick's more relaxed rules meant that Aiden could push boundaries in ways Twitch might not have allowed. But with a massive paycheck comes great responsibility. The move to Kick put Aiden in the spotlight like never before. People were watching to see if he would change his style or double down on the controversial content that had made him famous in the first place. Well, his streams on Kick were as wild and unpredictable as ever. He continued his controversial content, pushing boundaries and keeping his name in the headlines. Proceeds of fame. In August 2024, Aiden had a meeting with Donald Trump, the former president. It was a perfect storm of internet drama and political buzz. Aiden had been vocal about his support for Trump in the past, and Trump seemed to be his fan too. Well, his grandchild is a big fan of Aiden. Not every day does a 24-year-old get to hang out with a former president. He even gifted Trump a customized Tesla Cybertruck and a gold Rolex watch. With how much money Aiden has made at such a young age, it's unsurprising that he lives a lavish lifestyle. When you're making the kind of money Aiden's making, you better believe that some fancy cars and luxurious properties are involved. Aiden has a thing for luxury vehicles, and he's not shy about showing them off. One of his most notable rides is a custom Rolls-Royce Cullinan Mansory. First, an SUV, then customized by Mansory. This car is as fancy as a car can get. But the Rolls isn't the only star in Aiden's garage. He's also been spotted cruising around in a green Lamborghini Urus. It's fast, loud, and everything you want to experience in a car. You might be thinking, okay, but where does he park all these fancy cars? Well, that brings us to Aiden's properties. And let me tell you, his real estate game is as strong as his car game. Aiden's main crib is a mansion in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is known for its luxurious homes, but Aiden's place takes things to another level. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar property with all the specs and fanciness you would expect from a young millionaire's guy. The house itself is massive. It has multiple bedrooms, bathrooms, and enough space to get lost. But it's not just about the size. The place is decked out with all the latest tech and amenities. Home theater system? Present. Gaming setup? Definitely. A pool that looks like it belongs in a resort? Of course. But here's the thing. This house isn't just for living. For Aiden, it's also a workspace. He's set up a professional-grade streaming room in the house, complete with top-of-the-line equipment. It's like a mini TV studio, allowing him to create high-quality content right from the comfort of his own home. And let's not forget the views. This is LA, after all. Aiden's house offers mind-blowing views of the city and scenery, making you feel like you're living your best life. But the LA mansion isn't Aiden's only property. He's also invested in real estate in other parts of the country. While he keeps the details of these properties pretty private, it's clear that Aiden's not putting all of his eggs in one basket. It's a smart move if you ask me. Now, it's easy to look at all this, the cars, the houses, the lavish lifestyle, and think it's all about showing off. Well, there's probably an element of that. Aiden's never been one to shy away from the spotlight. But it's also worth remembering that for content creators like Aiden, this lifestyle is part of the brand. The fancy cars and the luxurious houses are not just possessions. They're also content. They're part of the Adin Ross experience that his fans tune in to watch. Outro. Adin Ross's story is not just about one streamer's rise to fame and fortune. It's a reflection of the current age we live in. It shows the power of social media, content creation, and the journey to achieving anything we desire. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates.